was on yesterday. The old life is gone, a new life has begun. Look at somebody and say it's a new season. You look at the wrong person. Look at somebody else that's going to agree with you and tell them it's a new season. Because I understand, watch this, I understand one thing. God has not called me to everybody. And I understand that God has called me to get all in your sin business until it closed down. I'm in the business of putting sin out of business. I don't know if I'm in the right place. Somebody say, deal with my mess, Pastor. Understand, because real change has to take place on the inside before it hits the outside. So you don't know what's going on the inside of me while you're looking at my outside. You might be judging my face, think I'm mad and booted up, but baby, I'm praying in the spirit. I'm so mad at the devil, I got a spirit. That's what happens to Eli. He wants to judge. Watch it. He wants to judge the woman talking about she's drunk. But watch this, while he's judging the woman, look at God. God dealing with him. God said, get your house together. Get your sons together. Oh, Lord. You will never be an effective preacher if you can't preach to your own home. Oh, in other words, stop trying to minister to other people's wives and you can't minister to your own wife. Stop telling people what they need to go to church and you leaving your family home. But as for me and my house, we shall serve the Lord. I don't care what time you got off last night. Get your butt up. You push your way 8 hours to a job. You put in overtime and you ain't gonna take time off on God. Get up. Where the mind goes, the man shall follow. So a man thinketh, he also become. That's why scripture tells us we must cast down every wicked imagination. We got to grab a hold of that stuff and pull it down. One scripture says, watch this, it talks about a man who looks up on a woman with the eyes of lust, and he already committed adultery. Well, you know why? Because, watch this, your mind, in your mind, you seeing yourself undressing her. You seeing yourself being with her in your mind. So you call a charge. It's not like catching a charge for something you haven't even done. For every person with this type of lust problem, and I say every person, because this is not just a problem for men. You like to throw lust at men all the time. But some women deal with this too. Some of the women that went from thirsty to hungry, and if you keep on acting like you're hungry, you're going to think you got the perfect guy. But the devil is a liar. I call you out of every ripped up relationship, every thirsty mouth, every tongue that's hanging out. Put it back in. Seek God. Seek him first. She who finds a wife, or he who finds a wife, finds a good thing. In other words, baby, he should be looking for you. I ain't in your house yet. I'm about to get somewhere. You don't have to holler back at me. I talk for myself. I'm about to go in places I've never been before. I'm about to meet people I never met before. I'm living in a new season. And what happens in my new season? Everything that happened in my old season that didn't do me no good, it gotta go. It's over. Oh, jealousy friends, I'm leaving you in the old season. Every non-supporter, I'm leaving you in the old season. Every person that meant me no good, I'm leaving you in the old season. I won't talk to somebody. I'm gonna take a look back. God said you can take a look back this time. Tell it bye-bye. I wish I had somebody in the spirit realm that said I'm telling poverty bye-bye. I'm telling sickness bye-bye. I'm telling all that devil tax bye-bye. This is my new season, and I know that my latter shall be greater than my last season. Talk to somebody on the day. Look at your neighbor and say, today is game day. Put your face on. See, there has a thing called game day in football. Game day in sports. And when we used to do a game day, I'm gone. Here's what we used to do at game day. When we was getting ready to hit the field, we had our game face on. And everybody that would come out on that field, that was giggling, acting cool, or acting foolish, or whatever, we got upset at them. We chin-checked that. Because it ain't the time to be playing no games. I wish I had somebody that say today is game day. I got a fresh start now. I got a new start now. And I ain't got time for the same foolishness in the past. You can wipe that junk out your vocabulary. Keep your gossiping in that season. If you're going to roll with me in this season. But I'm telling you, if I have to tell you, get thee behind me. it's more than paycheck to paycheck. I know it's more than going to work and home. I want to talk to somebody and say, I should have been in Hawaii by now. I should have been in Beverly Hills by now. I should have been treated right by now.